You've been trying, pushing, forcing, fighting, but nothing flows, does it? Life feels like a constant battle, and with every step, the exhaustion grows. It seems the more you try to control, the more things spiral out of control. What if I told you there's a path where effort fades and results miraculously appear? An ancient secret of Taoism can free you from this trap. It's called Wu Wei, and it just might be the most powerful thing you've never tried. Want to discover how? Then prepare to see life in a whole new way. Think for a moment, how many times have you found yourself exhausted, drained, from trying to fit life into a mold it simply doesn't want to take? This incessant pursuit of control, making things happen at all costs, has become the norm. We've been taught that success is the result of hard work, of pushing against the current. And yes, effort has its place. But what happens when that effort becomes a prison, a straitjacket that prevents you from breathing? The rigidity of our expectations, the need for everything to go exactly as planned, often blinds us to the doors life itself has already opened for us. You cling to a plan, to an idea of what should be, and when reality deviates, the frustration is overwhelming. It's the illusion that we are the absolute masters of existence, that every outcome depends solely on our will and brute force. This is the great illusion of our era, the source of so much anxiety and disillusionment. Look around. How many anxieties, frustrations, and even psychosomatic illnesses arise from this continuous struggle against the natural flow of things? Have you felt this internal resistance, this voice screaming, you need to do more, you're not doing enough? Even when your body and soul are begging for a pause, it's like rowing against the strongest tide. No matter how much force you apply, exhaustion comes before real progress. You feel like you're spinning your wheels, expending energy without moving forward, or worse, sinking. This is the trap of excessive effort, of trying that becomes forcing. But what if the solution to your exhaustion wasn't more effort, but less? What if the problem isn't you, but your way of acting? And this is where the Tao Te Ching offers us a pearl of wisdom that can turn your perspective upside down, the concept of Wu Wei. So it's doing nothing. That's the first objection that arises, isn't it? And it's a profound misconception, perhaps the biggest one. Wu Wei is not laziness, not inertia, not apathy. It is the art of acting in perfect harmony with the natural flow of existence. Think of nature. It's like river water that, with no apparent effort, flows around the most resistant rock, or like bamboo that bends to the strong wind without breaking, only to return to its original position. They don't fight, they flow. Or imagine a surfer. They don't fight the wave, they don't force it. They observe, feel the rhythm, understand its energy, and at the right moment, propel themselves, letting the force of nature carry them. This is the essence of Wu Wei. It is action without friction, presence without tension, efficiency that arises from spontaneity. True action, in the context of Wu Wei, doesn't arise from forced will, from a "I must do this now," but from a deep inner listening, from an intuitive alignment with the energy of the moment. It's about discerning when to act and, crucially, when to refrain from acting, allowing things to unfold. It's having the wisdom to recognize that not every situation requires your direct, energetic intervention. The quote from chapter 38 of the Tao Te Ching perfectly encapsulates this. The master doesn't try to be powerful, thus she is truly powerful. She lets go of the need to control, and the world obeys. Wu Wei is not doing nothing. It is doing without trying to dominate, without tyrannically imposing your will on reality. It is letting go of the need to control the outcome and trusting that by acting in alignment with the greater intelligence of life, the universe conspires in your favor, not against you. What if your effort, the very thing you value so much and which exhausts you, is precisely what is blocking the very thing you are chasing? That's a question worth feeling deeply, isn't it? It can be the key to untangling knots that seem impossible. The art of flow, integrating Wu Wei into your life. So, how can we translate this ancient wisdom to the hustle and bustle of your life today, to your daily routine, to your relationships and your projects? Wu Wei isn't a technique you apply as a step-by-step guide. It's an internal posture you cultivate, a way of being in the world. Start by observing, honestly and without judgment, where you are forcing things too much? Is it in the relationship where you try to fix the other person, forgetting to take care of yourself? Is it in the project where you insist on a path that clearly isn't working due to pride or fear of change? Or perhaps in your own mind, which you try to silence by force, generating more noise and anxiety? Noticing these friction points is the first and most vital step. Practicing Wu Wei is developing the sensitivity to perceive the signs of the flow, the subtle invitations life extends to you. It's learning to trust your intuition more, that feeling that arises from within, rather than purely rational logic that often traps us. It's having the courage to release the oar when the current is strong and simply allow yourself to be carried for a while, knowing that life has its own paths and solutions, often wiser than ours. This doesn't mean passivity, never. It means an action that is effective because it is natural, because it is organic, not because it is imposed with violence. It's an invitation to breathe deeply, to observe before reacting, to create a space of inner quiet where solutions can emerge on their own, without needing to be forced. It's understanding that true strength doesn't lie in pushing mountains, but in moving with the intrinsic intelligence of life, like a river finding its way through the valley. When you align with this wisdom, things that once seemed insurmountable mountains, gigantic challenges, begin to move with surprising lightness. Life transforms from an exhausting struggle into a fluid dance where you are guiding and being guided at the same time, in perfect synchronicity. And it is in this dance, in this fluidity, that you discover that doing less can, in fact, change everything, and for the much better. Wu Wei teaches us that power lies in yielding, in surrendering to the flow of life without resistance. It is a profound invitation to release the shackles of control, to embrace uncertainty with trust, and to allow the innate wisdom of the universe to guide your steps, not just your plans. Stop pushing a door that's already open. Stop fighting the current that can take you where you need to go. Allow yourself to be. Embrace the art of Wu Wei. And if this message resonated with you, if it made sense to your soul that has struggled so much, comment "I restart" below. Share your main insight with us, like this video, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue exploring the paths of Taoist wisdom together. This message could be the missing key for someone you know. Share it and let's spread this light. Walk with us on this journey of rediscovering your inner power, where less is more and non-doing becomes the most potent action.